something unexpected happened in the first episode of Heartland Season 19. Just when fans thought Amy had finally made peace with her past, an emotional moment brought back everything she had tried to bury. Ty's presence, though not physical, was felt deeply, and it changed everything. What really happened, and how did the family react? Let's dive into the powerful beginning of this new season. Season 19 of Heartland opens not with a celebration, but with quiet emotions just under the surface. Life at the ranch seems to be moving forward on the outside, but on the inside there's a storm brewing, especially for Amy. At the end of Season 18, viewers saw her trying to accept her new life, raising Lyndy, working with horses, and being strong for the family. But even though time has passed, it's clear that Ty's absence still affects her every single day. The new season wastes no time bringing us back into Amy's world. Right from the first few minutes, we're reminded that she hasn't fully healed. We see her looking out across the fields, lost in thought. She touches Ty's old jacket. A photo of them together still sits on the table. These small moments tell us that even though she puts on a brave face, her heart is still holding on to the past. At the same time, the ranch is busy as always. Jack is working as usual, holding the family together with his quiet strength. Lou is dealing with the pressures of running for mayor again. Tim is, well, Tim. He's loud, opinionated, but deep down, he's always worried about his daughter. And Lyndy, full of energy and curiosity, reminds everyone of Ty with her kind nature and love for animals. But there's a new tension in the air this season. It's not just about missing Ty anymore. It's about what to do with the memories. Should they hold on or let go? Should Amy keep Ty alive in stories and moments, or should she start living for herself again? These questions begin to show through simple conversations. For example, Lou asks Amy if she's thought about dating again, and Amy just goes quiet. Her silence speaks louder than words. One powerful moment in the episode is when Amy visits Ty's memorial. She doesn't say much, but the camera stays on her face long enough for us to see everything: grief, love, confusion, and maybe even guilt. She kneels by the wooden plaque, lays down a single flower, and whispers something we can't hear. It's a quiet scene, but it carries more weight than any big speech. That's the beauty of Heartland. It doesn't need dramatic twists. It tells its stories through emotion, memory, and character. The episode also does something smart. It shows Amy being strong at work, helping a young horse who is scared and aggressive. Through her work with the horse, the writers cleverly show how Amy is trying to fix herself too. The horse has been through trauma, just like her. And as she calms it down with her gentle voice and soft hands, it becomes clear that this season will be about healing, not just for the horse, but for Amy. Another important part of this setup is how the family supports her, even if they don't always say the right things. Jack especially has a moment where he talks about how people don't really move on, they just carry their pain differently. It's a quiet talk between him and Amy in the barn, but it adds depth to the story. Jack knows what it's like to lose someone. And his way of sharing that with Amy helps remind us that healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means learning how to keep going. As the episode moves forward, we get hints that something big is coming. Amy receives a letter in the mail. At first, she doesn't open it. She just holds it in her hands, staring at the name on the envelope. The camera zooms in, and we see that it's connected to Ty, possibly an old friend or something from his past. This letter is likely going to be the starting point for the emotional conversation we see later in the episode, and it leaves viewers with a question they need answered. What's inside? By the end of the first section of the episode, it's clear that Season 19 won't just be about life on the ranch. It's going to be about what we carry inside us: love, loss, memories, and hope. And while the ranch is still full of horses, hard work, and family dinners, the emotional journey is what really takes center stage.